It's Tuesday. You know it's 6 p.m. on the West Coast, 9 p.m. on the East Coast, and something in between. So let's start this thing off right because we're going to have a little fun tonight, all right? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, TCT BNL, that's this sexy son of a bitch right here, is proud to bring to you our soon-to-be world-famous No Lag Zone. And tonight, I know some of you are tuning in to see, hey, who's his co-host? Hey, who is he talking about, over on the commission? Well, I got to tell you straightforward, I'm not bamboozling you, not doing a rug pull. The co-host has kind of been waylaid by the Cuteness Factor. They're hanging out right now. So he will be making an appearance soon. Very, very soon. Trust me, very, very, very soon. So, for those of you guys who are going to watch this on the replay, please hashtag Replay Squad. You guys are the backbone of everything. You know how much I love you guys dearly. You guys make things a lot of fun. All right, let's get the roll call out of the way and get into the silliness, right? Chef, what's going on, brother? Long time no see, my man. All right, come on. If I click the right button, it might work. Chris, bro, congrats on clinching. I knew you guys would do it. I really hope you're not a one and done in the playoffs. I really, really hope you're not. You guys have been playing some massively possessed ball this year. Seriously, you really have. At least it's not the Yankees, so if it can't be my Sox, I want it to be you. Lady L. All right, guys. So, tonight, it's going to be a little different. All right? I've had this thing pressing in my brain pan for a while, and I really want to talk about it. And, we talk about some of the rough topics here on this show because I believe sometimes you've got to tear down those walls and you've got to expose yourself a little bit. Not in that way. Not in that way, you pervs. Nope. I'm noticing a trend in a lot of YouTube channels. A content creator will come out, create a successful character, and that's the only way I can put it. And everybody says, oh my God, they're at 40,000 subscribers. That's a random number. Okay, it could be 2 million, could be 20 billion, could be whatever. And everybody wants to copy that person, especially down to the costume they're wearing on screen. Now, one of the big areas I'm really, really noticing this is, by the way, this is being streamed across all my platforms. So hello out there across the tabletop. How are you awesome sons of guns doing? I've noticed this a lot on the gaming side, okay? There are a ton, and I mean a ton, of badass woman modelers, painters, sculptors, wargamers. There's a bunch of them who are badass. Some of them dress as characters. And I think that's cool. You have a channel identity, and I think that's really, really cool. But I'm noticing the same exact fucking costume appearing on multiple channels. One of the big things that was hitting me, and one of the things that was killing me when I was strangling myself with imposter syndrome, is just be you. Now, I have stated publicly when I started to do men's grooming product reviews, I borrowed from 3 channels. I liked what Dan C. Bearded was doing. I like what Beard Times with Scott, a.k.a. Kevin Owens, was doing. And I like what Mo the Bearded Shark, a.k.a. Sexy Shark, was doing. So I took bits from them and made it my own. I didn't copy exactly everything they were doing. Like, do we have a good $sign? Do we have a bad $sign? Is this TCT BNL approved? I didn't do that crap. I borrowed and I made it mine. Be you. Be the original you. I'll be the first to say, I will be the first to say, if you want to go out there in skin tight latex and you want to paint miniatures, good on you. I hope you got skill. I hope you got talent. And I will watch forever because I want to learn. And, well, if the scenery's not that bad, it just improves the video a little bit instead of this ugliness. But, but don't wear the same exact outfit across multiple channels. I just, when I see one person release a video, then I see 3 other release one like a week later with the same fucking outfit. I'm like, what are you watching this person's channel and going, oh, that got views. I want that outfit. Be you. Okay. When I started doing knife reviews, I had no idea how to do them. I really, really didn't. I just, nope. So I went to some of my favorite channels and watched what they were doing. One of the biggest influences on me were Ultimate Survival Tips. Seriously. I like how he presented the stats. He did some cut tests and talked about the blade. Which, speaking of blades, I bought my first one in over a year. Seriously, it's the first blade I bought this year. It's the Gerber Dibs. It was a request from a viewer, so it's here. So now I get to get back into that and do some more blades, which, I've had some sitting around that I haven't gotten to because I'm getting sidetracked on stuff, and it's okay. After almost 8 years of doing YouTube, I'm allowed to sidetrack myself, I like the small, everyday carry fixed blade aspect of it. It's only like $25. Now it's the Dibs. But hey, G. Lou, how you doing, man? Hope everything is well in your world, my brother, and everything is coming up. Well, I don't know. Not pug farts, because I hear those could be deadly. The only thing I really didn't like about it is how they got it in the sheath, but I'll be talking about that in my review. But seriously, I've watched certain people try to emulate others' live feeds. Don't do it, All right, come. Late for exactly. You have time to be late. Hey, I'm looking at some new Ethan grows just to get under your skin, my brother. I really, really am. Seriously, I really, really am. I think that's a good thing. Like, you have a lot of fiber in your life, so that's good. Way to go, G. I know, shocker. Me reviewing a Gerber. I can't turn down a $25 fixed blade for everyday carry. I can't. Especially when someone says, hey, can you review this? Sure, it's a video. Cool. Speaking of those videos, how'd you guys like that Canadian Ruffles one? Do you like how my kids are trying to be all scientific when they're giving their taste test things in the background, going, well, at first when I was chewing, I kind of tasted this. I love my kids and I love what they're doing, but God, how can I put this? Today I got a bag of Canadian Doritos in the mail. I got orange drink from Scotland. I'm seeing that one all the time on Snack Wars, so I had to bring it to the channel. I had to. I really, really did. And because of the YouTuber Omri King, I didn't know about this brand of Doritos that was stateside, so I had to track some down. And yeah, so we're going to be having weird stuff still coming on the channel, like Gordon Ramsay frozen food. And if you know Gordon Ramsay and prepackaged stuff, that's one of the things that's going to make him erupt in his classic style of yelling and screaming and doing everything. I found 2. So those are going to be interesting. But I do have, and I want to say it out loud, seeing how G is in here. I've ordered Accelerator from Grindstone. I truly want to see if the student has surpassed the master. Okay? And I'm saying it that way, and that's how I'm going to approach it in my review. Because if I've got this right, Gary taught Daniel how to make it. So that would make Gary the master and Daniel the student. So has the Padawan got his braid cut yet by the lightsaber? So we're going to find that out. Like I said, I just approach things differently, I get that, but the other thing, and I even talked about it in the commission green room, you could take Gordon Ramsay and Joe Bastianich. You guys should know them from MasterChef, okay? And you could give them a recipe and go make it. You could possibly have 2 very different things. While I understand Daniel's great, he knows what he's doing, I want to see, What's up, brother? On break? Or are you just like not working today? But still, love to have you in here, man. Dude, go check out Wrestlers on Netflix. It is the most honest, hard-hitting look I've seen at an independent promotion in a very, very long time. It's 8 episodes, I think, and it's really hard hitting. It shows the good, the bad, the ugly. It shows everything. And one of the wrestlers on there that I know of, she just got a tryout with the WWE. Nice. Hope everything's going well in your world, Shaky. I'm seeing the pictures. And by the way, happy anniversary to your parents. I can see where you got your looks. I honestly think, and I've been wondering about that as well. Okay. I've been wondering about it. He's got so many orders he's got to fill that he's spending a lot of time with the Forged by War, which is a great thing, but I can see him not wanting to focus on one thing so he can focus on a bunch of different things. That's just my opinion. I really hope he doesn't have sour grapes with CRKT because he's got the most in the Forged by War program, and it is an amazing thing. Oh, fuck, Gator. I'm sorry, brother. I'm truly sorry, man. I'll keep you in my prayers tonight. But still, how's everybody doing? Been having a good time? I mean, I can't believe we're already halfway through September because the rest of this year is just going to bing, 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 bing. You got Halloween, Turkey Day, and the Fat Man rides around. Speaking of the Fat Man, and no, we're not talking about Shaky. If you haven't checked out the movie Violent Night, go check it out. It is a action-adventure comedy at Christmas Day. Think Home Alone meets Die Hard, and instead of a cop, imagine Bruce Willis as Santa Claus, but it's not Bruce Willis. There's a neat twist with Santa. It's one fucked up movie, and my God, I've been dying with laughter. I've had to watch it like 2 or 3 times. It's called Violent Night. You guys are starting to come into your own. I mean, your show's brand new. So, you got the hiccups, the giggles, the everything else going on. You got the work schedules moving around. You're starting to come into your own. I actually enjoyed watching it. I felt bad that one week that, I just unplugged and didn't do anything. But still, I always drop in and check on you guys and say, what's up, nerds? But no, if you want to check that movie out, it's incredibly hilarious. I mean, not ruining anything when Santa stuffs a grenade down a terrorist's pants and he calls it a stocking stuffer and he starts to run away and he stops. He turns on and goes, no, I got to watch this. Watching Santa get drunk in a bar when he's on a break in between his route. It's an incredibly hilarious movie. I'd heard about it. I saw it on Amazon, and I went, okay, got to get it. Yeah. Speaking of weird shit from Amazon, fuck Gotham Knights. I've been trying for 2 weeks now to get all the most wanted criminals off the board. Can't make them pop, so I just got the New Game Plus running so I can get the last trophy and move on. I don't know, but like I said, it's my original point, and Gary's a great example. He's got a live feed. It's not like anything I've ever seen before. It's a little different. Not in a bad way, not in a shitty way, but, it's something different. That's what I said. Be yourself, because that will make you who you are, not a carbon copy. I've never seen that. I think I'm going to have to go check that out just to see Goldberg try to act. I really am. I don't know. Do you guys ever really run into that on channels you watch where everybody seems to want to be a carbon copy of everybody else? I get it. Like when you're a young shaver or a young sprout and you're coming up and you're going, wow, this is my genre. This guy's at the really, really tippy top. I want to be just like him. That's why I tell everyone the best advice I've got for you is just be you. You're going to get your ass kicked in the beginning because it's not an instant 1,000 subs unless you buy them. You know, like that man bun motherfucker who thankfully I think has gone away. Just be you. My first 100 were harder to get than my first 1,000 because you're going to have to do a bunch of videos and you're going to have to perfect your art. You're going to have to perfect your voice, your talent, your everything. You know, there's a channel, it's called MS Paints. The guy who is the face of the channel, he has multiple sclerosis, MS. And I love his no bullshit approach. Because when you watch a lot of channels, everybody wants to be really, really family friendly, which I get. Advertiser friendly, I get. You don't want to screw up the ad dollar and everything else. But I love in his opening. He's got this little sweet little song going, and MS Paints comes on the screen, and you hear this, fuck! He's got stuffed animals as part of his cast. Seriously, he's got Hector, the health and safety frog, who has become a massive cult following. They even have a little section on his Discord called Hector's Super Squad. He's got a puppet called Tony D, which, you know, every time he's doing an ad, Tony D runs the ad. He's like, hey, boys and girls, Tony D here, always in perpetual motion. You know, it's his Italian puppet, which is funny because the guy's English. So him getting that Italian accent down is just like, wow. Yeah, I get that with like the Pew Pew community. But again, Brendan and, oh God, Richard Angry Cop, they're really, really good friends. So I can see them doing it in just this way to like poke fun at each other. Like when Brandon about blew his freaking head off trying to emulate the zip gun that the Japanese guy used. And, you know, Richard just tore him a new one. That was beauty to watch. Come on. There we go. I don't know. I mean, it's weird. Like, I guess I can say I see it a lot in the gaming community, like with video games, because how much can you play the game and try to find a different spin on it? You know, and the other thing that I hate, and I don't know, does this happen to you guys a lot? Like when you're watching videos and you go to your, you know, your YouTube app and it suggests certain videos. Like for me, with the gaming channel, and I'm getting these videos all the time, like how to edge highlight so you're not a dummy, how to properly apply this, how to do this so you don't look like a moron. And I'm like, what am I, a monkey wearing a freaking diaper with a paint roller? I get it. Some things I can't do, so I don't try to do them. You know, I've pushed myself in other areas to try to create better content and do things differently, which is why I'm focusing more on having a little bit more fun on TCT BNL by doing things like snacks from around the world. I get it. There's a monthly subscription box, you know. Nice, Big Stu. Hope you win, brother. Thanks for stopping in, man. Like I said, I get it. There is a monthly subscription box about snacks from around the world, but I don't want to pay that much money. I want to go out and grab what I want. You know, there's some interesting stuff coming up. I won't lie. There's some really, really interesting stuff coming up. Friday is going to be really, really interesting, you know? Dude, isn't it? I mean, seriously, isn't it? I just, some of the lines in there, Christmas magic. I don't fucking know how it works. Or when he's yelling at the reindeer and threatening to make him into stew and serve him to the elves. Jesus. Oh, come on. Look at that big, sexy son of a gun right there. Andrew, how are you, my brother? Hope everything is well down there in the great country of Texas, man. But yeah, Violent Night. Just go check it out. The twist on Santa is just phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal. I'm not going to spoil it. The movie's great. I mean, I think the biggest cast members in there. Oh God, the weird chick from the Righteous Grindstones, the daughter. I can't remember her name. John Leguizamo and Beverly D'Angelo. Whoo! Ellie, I really think you'd like Violent Night. I really, really do. I without spoiling anything, I like how he forgot who he was in the beginning of the movie and got that back at the end. I gotta admit, it was a little cheesy when the ring stopped right in front of a certain item. I was like, oh God, here we go. You know? I was gonna say, I don't know, but it looks like Chef got you. So I have never seen Stranger Things. Dude, there's a second movie to Violent Night? Really? Oh, Gator, if you know what the title is, bro, drop it in the comments, man. I gotta go get that. I mean, even the cuteness factor was laughing her ass off watching Santa do his thing. It's one of those rare ones that I took a chance and went, oh, please be good. And it was. It's one of those that I'm really, really, really happy that I got. Unlike Peaky Blinders. You guys ever run into this before? Where you buy a complete series on Amazon and you don't know it's not set up for playing in the U. It's called Violent Night 2. Oh, I got to look into that. And you don't know that it's not set up for viewing in the United States. I love the show Peaky Blinders. All right. It's an incredible show. BBC did wonderful with it. I found a chance to get the whole series. And I went, oh, hell yeah. Well, actually, seasons 1 through 5. Got it. Dropped it in my DVD player. And it just sat there looking at me. Because my DVD is zoned for North America. And this is from Europe. And it wasn't zoned for over here. Yeah. So I can either be a dipshit and try it my PlayStation 5, because I've heard some people say it actually works in there. Or I can drop $150 and get a zone-free Blu-ray player. Which, I don't know. I don't know. Have you guys ever had that happen where you buy a DVD and you can't return it because no one told you it wasn't not zone? Because when you open it up, put it in, it voids the return, according to the seller on Amazon. I really hope they did, because they left, seriously, so much open. They left a lot of stuff that they can go in certain other areas. And yeah, it's a phenomenal movie. I mean, like when he cussed out the animatronic Santa, when it turned on and ho, 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 and he's like, traitor! I'm dying with laughter. Oh my God. Last month, I think. Cool. Chef, man, you know all the good shit. You really, really do, dude. Seriously, what crossroads demon did you sell your soul to? Have you won anything recently? Huh? I don't know, guys. I wanted to talk about that because I get it. Sex sells, all right? Let's be honest. Sex sells. What was that? What was that line from Married with Children? Pretty women make us buy beer. Ugly women make us drink beer. I get it. Sex sells. All right. But goddamn, at least try to change it up. Don't be a copycat. Maybe I'm just getting old and getting retarded. I don't know. Yeah, I use the R word, but I'm talking about myself, so that's allowed, right? Haven't checked that one out. Granted, earlier today I was watching the Slammin' Salmon, with the Broken Lizard crew, the guys who did Super Troopers and are now doing Tacoma FD, which is just really weird watching them be firefighters. Yeah. Shut it, you. Shut it. Shut it. Yeah, I just... Oh. And the other part I can't fathom is when you broadcast your Only Fanatics page every other video, and then you release a video going, oh my God, I got to X number of subscribers. I never thought that'd ever be possible. Really? 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 I don't know. But yeah, this is another weird one. I just be yourself, you know? Just be your friggin' self. Dude, I hope you got all your parts ordered and keep thinning that herd. I like those posts, man. Oh, yeah, with the right gator, with the strike and everything. God, I'm so sick of that. Yeah, now I'm going to do this. Okay. If you're striking to be paid better because you're going, oh my God, everything is at record profits. We need more money. It's unfair that, I'm working next to somebody who's making less than me. Or excuse me, yeah, I'm working next to someone who's making a lot more than me. Shouldn't you have to feel some of the burden when there's a massive loss in the company? That's just me. Taterhead out of Pennsylvania just needs to shut up with his stuttering ass going, well, how many yachts do they need to ski behind? It's a business. It's not communism. You knew what you were doing when you signed a contract. Okay? Streaming became popular because you idiots with the last writer's strike gave us the birth of reality TV. What are we going to get now? I don't want you to be paid to teach me a life lesson. I want you to be paid to create content. You know what you were doing when you signed the dotted line for the job. And to have everybody attacking people, like Drew Barrymore, I'm already over her when she was down on her knees begging for forgiveness from a certain individual that Jersey Joe just has an infatuation with. And I'm going to start my show up. Oh, no, sorry, I can't. It was wrong for me to think about that. Do you really think Hollywood's just going to give in? I don't. I don't. Because this current crop that's out there going, we're staying out here till this is done, they'll just get somebody new. I remember laughing my butt off on Instagram. Portland, Oregon, and I've said this before on the show, Portland, Oregon has the highest adult entertainment businesses per capita in the entire United States. There is an Instagram account that's called PDX Stripper Strike. They wanted strippers to not strip because of racism. They were encouraging everyone to not go to clubs because racism needs to be banished. Yeah. Now that was funny. I mean, seriously, Gator Bro, that was really funny. That little segment he did with Pat McAfee. 10 minutes of you're a asshole, 10 minutes. And it's got over 1 million views. So, yeah. I think John Cena, honestly, is trying to be relevant again. It's not like he's doing a lot of things. I get where he's there to enhance the talent at this point in his career, which I think is a good thing to help give back. But it's not like The Rock, who yearly does a one-time appearance, maybe wrestles one match, and gets paid a hell of a lot of money. Now, granted, Dwayne's earned that right. All right, what he's done with his movies, his companies, everything else that he's done, and it's staggering to think how much money that man has when not that long ago he had, what, $7? So, yeah, And yeah, I admit, Chris, it is nice because there's that hell of a pop, and you're going to get the finally, or, the people's eyebrow, or, the people's elbow, which just had me dying with laughter as I was watching a podcast on a wargaming channel the other day, earlier today. and they were talking about the rumors of a fight club and how they were dropping people's elbows off the top of the bar. And I'm like, wrestling, that's cool. Seeing how they're over in merry old England, I don't know. We got football back, and thank God there's no real political bullshit behind football this year. I may actually end up watching it again. These freakish injuries, though, I mean, my God. That Cleveland player and the way I saw his knee. No. Just no. I mean, if we're all going to get behind boycotting something, why can't we just boycott Keith Olbermann? I'm just saying, why not boycott that guy? But I don't know. I'm starting to hear some fighting downstairs, seeing how I'm on single parent duty. So, guys, no offense. I kind of got to wrap this one up. But before I go, I just want to phrase it like this. It's okay not to like something. That just means it's probably not for you. And you know what? That's a good thing. All right? After Korea, I can't stand the smell of tequila. It makes me want to puke. Seriously. It makes me want to puke. So I don't drink it. Do I go on a campaign to try to eradicate tequila? No, I don't. Truth. Truth, truth, truth. Truth. It's okay to disagree with somebody. I think we need to get back to that point where I can go, I don't like this. Here's why. You go, okay, well, here's a counterpoint. And not calling everybody every name under the book. We're in election season again, so the silly ass bullshit's going on. You don't believe me? Turn on the TV. Hunter Biden is suing the IRS for violating his privacy. Okay. Just be good. I'm not talking about being Barney the fucking dinosaur every goddamn day of your life, because nobody is that way. Nobody is. I can't do it. I've been here, well, I don't know, centuries. Just centuries. I try to let the good outnumber the bad, and I try to learn from the bad. I try not to keep repeating the same bad mistakes, and I try to drive myself forward. Because I keep remembering in the back of my mind, I'm raising 2 girls. 2. What do they say about men raising daughters? You're their first love interest, and they're going to try to find someone just like you. That thought alone fucking horrifies me. I want them to find somebody better than me. And when my boy dates, I want him to do it old school and be correct when he's doing it. That's like I said, get back to the good stuff. Someone pisses you off, okay, breathe. Do a woo-saw. Or, I don't know, do a Curse Rainer and go, Birdland! Fucking hate you guys this year. I really don't know when my socks are going to be back to anything. I don't know. So enjoy this, bro. At least it's not the Rays and the Yankees, so I'm good. I'm really, really good. But, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this weird one. I know, I just doing the single parent thing, hearing fighting, I got to go be a dad. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like I say in all of them, I hope you're having a great day, a safe day, and I look forward to seeing all of you in our very next video.